Right, good evening, everybody. We are doing a two-part workout today. It involves 20 minutes of just sort of a training pace, gets a little bit higher, last 4 minutes, and then 5 by 1 minute on, 1 minute offs. A little bit lower than we've done, but it's really just to look for easy speed, bit of a burst because tomorrow, which I'll write in the description, is 10 days out from our 1,000 meter that we're going to do for the World Rowing Virtual Challenge. And so 10 days historically, in my books, was always like a time trial. So yeah, on the water we used to always do like a 2K before a race, and it was always historically that's it, and then you work down towards that with a few other things from there on. So tomorrow being 10 days, I thought, well, why not just run with the same routine and punch something out there tomorrow. So still having to think about it because of the whole distance time disparity. Yeah, just figuring out whether or not I bite the bullet and do distance and let everyone just do it themselves. But then I think we can still do something pretty good on time, sort of, 3.5 minute sort of area. Yeah, it doesn't quite cover everybody, but yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, still thinking about it. I'll have a think about how we get everybody engaged tomorrow, because that's been the key, I think, with all of these, is trying to keep everyone engaged. That's why we're always sort of sticking to time rather than to a distance. So yeah, real easy. We're going to just blast off 10 minutes at 20, just a good solid pace, 6 minutes at 22, and then 4 minutes at 24. And then we'll have a little bit of a break in between. So we might have 2 or 3 minutes, and then, well, yeah, I'd say so. And then we'll bust it out for the 5 times 1 minute. So we'll reset the machine after that. But this is starting quite low, so it's 26 rate, 28. Obviously the 30, 32, we're going to start getting up around probably what a lot of people might find their race pace. So we'll play these ones by ear as we get up to them. Yeah, as I say, just depending on what we get to. So have a bit of a warm up. I've just got to go grab my drink bottle I left inside, and we will be way laughing. Right, so let's get to it. Better turn all my stuff on. Erg data. Where's my erg data? Here we go. We're good to go. And we'll get some music running. One day I'll figure out how I can put music through all of this. It's the same with doing all the video stuff. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, so select the workout. New workout, we'll just go single time. Just bump that down to 20 minutes, and probably even change the change the split length. I was probably not too much like today because it's not a huge thing, but changing that split length, something actually really good to do depending on your workout, because if you're doing like if you were doing 30 minutes, probably be best to do every 5 minutes, because then when you go back over your memory, you just see them in segments, and then you can go, oh yeah, okay, each sixth of what I was doing, I could see whether I went faster, slower, consistent, or else over the whole time. you know, if you go every 2 minutes, you don't get to see them all on the screen. So yeah, it just works really well. And then obviously if you do distance, then it's best like if for 1,000 meters. I would suggest it would probably break it down to every 200 meters. So then you've sort of got 5 segments. Or if you want to keep it traditional, you do it every 250. So then you've got quarters. Yeah, so everyone to their own, but 2 minutes for me would be on that one. We'll go back and have a look at it afterwards. So yeah, right, let's get into it. It's only 20 minutes for the first part. So this is really just getting us nice and warm, get a good beat on, going to get a good sweat from this, and then we will be pumping out some minutes, and then tomorrow we'll be going through a whole process, ready to do pretty much flat out piece, I think. Yeah, so this is just sort of a precursor to that. Right, ready to go, guys. Here we go. 20 rate, 10 minutes, 20 in total. Here we go. Ready. Rope. Good flow. Nice elastic length. Feeling that seat come underneath us. Feel a long drive. There's pressure thanks to the handle right through. One smooth curve. It's good to use that force curve sometimes. Just to get a picture. To see how smooth it is. Obviously, it's going to be left or right with the peak or through the middle. Hemisphere is perfect, but no one's at that level. So feeling the legs driving the back.
Good carry. Nice even pressure, both feet. Feel it around the front. Let's focus on a smooth finish. Arms coming to us. They're just holding the pressure of the drive. Yeah, loose shoulders. Really feel that under the armpit hang. Yeah, nice. Keep thinking of that front. Change in direction. Think of that handle on a smooth plane. Find where it is. A lot of people, to try and get that extra, tend to come up quite a bit. If it works, just make sure the legs and body are the parts doing the most work, not relying on extra lean back to hold the speed. finding that groove, working on it. Just pushing your numbers consistently. So we're going to tap it up to 22 shortly. That easy speed. Looking for the freedom. Here we go now. Breathe into it. Good. A little bit quicker, but doing it easy. Feeling the leg speed. Sitting tall. Natural reach. Natural compression. Good. No overreach. Good momentum. Feeling the flow. Good. Tapping it along. Feel the body. Good. Good carry. Couple more minutes at this. Good. Feel the groove. Just get into that momentum. Back and forward. Feel the handle and seat. The relationship between the two. Right, tap into 24. Same again. Easy speed. Now, good. Good freedom. Not looking for a lot of power. Movement. Good. Moving the body. Back and forward. Hands with it. Nice and loose. Breathing. Armpits. Feel the hang. Feel that power clean. Arms come to us. Deadlift without the immense weight. Long arms. Good. Rebound. Round there. Good. Last minute, carry this on. Now, relaxation. Onto the feet. Yeah, good work, guys. So that was a good 20 minutes. Warms everything up. Now we're just going to do a few pieces to push the heart rate up a little bit, push the fatigue levels, push the muscles a little bit harder, because that's really all it is in these ones, in these 5 1 minute pieces. We're starting low. We're not looking for like max speed at that 26. We're really looking to step it on each one, so that by the last one feels sub-max, right? So that when we do a piece tomorrow, in conjunction with this, we'll be like, yeah, okay, I was there yesterday, felt a little bit tired, but I can really easily manage this for 1,000 meters, or 3.5 minutes, whatever we end up doing tomorrow. So we'll just paddle it out a bit. So if you need to, stop and have a bit of a stretch. So because we haven't done like any pieces, I guess warm-up pieces up to that high stuff, this is what I talk about. We're not just trying to max out a minute and go as hard as we can for that minute at 26. We're sort of sitting at that 90 to 95%. And then once we hit those last couple, that's where we'll be pushing that sort of 95 to 100 zone. So these ones are that 26, this first one at 26 and the one at 28. It's not much more than what you just did there, but obviously a little bit more intensity, and it's only a minute. Okay, so just manage it, and then we're just looking through the steps all the way through. So the idea is that, if we did a full-on session, yeah, we'd be trying to hit max speed at 26, max speed at 28, same at 30 and whatever. We play it by ear at the top here as well, because I've got to keep remembering that there's a lot of people that their max rate might be up around 32. There's no right or wrong. I'm going to do a video a bit later around sort of drag factory stuff like this. But yeah, it's really, there's no like you should be doing this rate and you should be doing that rate. Anything sort of 28 and below should be relatively manageable for most people. And then depending on your training and stuff like that, all you got to do is watch the guys trying to set these 500 records and stuff, and they're doing 50, like 50 plus, because they can. They're pulling max watts, they're pulling 110s, going 500 meter pieces, and that's fine. That's what they're doing. But if you made them do a 6 minute piece, there's no way they're going to rate 50. Okay, so this is where we just got to find out, different rates for different things. If we did do a minute flat out, yeah, I would hope most people could do 40 plus, maybe, if it was just a 1 minute as fast as we could possibly go. But yeah, obviously for what we're trying to do, we're trying to control a rate so we can manage a set period of time, which obviously coming up 11 days time is 1,000 meters. So this is all working towards that. Thank you. Go lay down. Come on. Right. So set your clocks. I'm going to be away laughing shortly. Just interval time, 1 minute on. Set 1 minute rest time. That's it. Easy. Feel like I need some more oxygen. So first one at 26. Good pressure, good rate, good rhythm. Just going to wake us up a little bit. Then we're going to progress from there. Okay, so first one, that's all we're going to focus on right now is what we're doing at 26. Nice rate, nice rhythm. Not going for max power. We're trying to find sort of a 95 to 100, that area, that 90 to 100 area of rhythm and speed and flow, so that we can carry what we're doing at this 26. We can carry that on to 28. We can carry it on to 30. We can carry it on to 32. So we're not maxing it, pulling and smashing it in, then taking that to 28, then to 30. Okay, so this is what we're doing, trying to find rhythms and stuff at 26. We go up, we go up, we go up, we go up. So let's nail this first one, and then we'll be way laughing for the rest of them. So might take 10, 15 seconds to get into it, get the rhythm, everything, and then we settle on that, and then we carry it through. Right, here we go. Right, sitting ready, guys. Here we go, 26 rate. Are you ready? Go. Use the body. Nice rhythm. Good pressure. Good carry. Swing. Legs. Long arm. All the way. Good. So hopefully you got into a nice zone. Good speed, good pressure. And we just go up another couple of percent for this 28. Things are a little bit quicker. Got to add a little bit more. Hang a bit more. Make more acceleration. And we'll notice the speed change. Right, so 12 seconds. Boom in a little bit. Want to be hitting the line. 3, 2, 1, yep. Go. 28. Feel the hang. Legs. Push. Push, hang. Feel the body. off the legs. Smooth. Carry. Sit back. Good. So hopefully you notice the difference. You know, a bit more speed, a bit more movement, quicker time, you know, quicker watts, quicker pace, per 500, whatever. That just shows you're doing it correctly. So now we're getting up to 30. You know, this is hopefully getting near the sub-max type of area for a lot of people. Same again. Just keep moving. Move with the rhythm. Squeeze the power. It's only a minute. We shouldn't be too fatigued yet. Set a good time. Good distance, I mean. Here we go. Building. This one. Now, move the hands. Get the rate. And length. Hang. Push. And swing. Feel the rhythm. Bodies. Good. So have a good think about how that felt. If this is somewhere around what you think your rating is, that's fine. Then nail this 32. Look to really get as much speed at that 32 as you can. If you can go quite a bit higher, same thing that we've been working on. Ease the speed, freedom, use the leg drive, use the body, maximum run, maximum recovery, relaxation. Here we go. 32 rate, building into it. This one. Now. Push. Carry. Length. Swing. Body. Good. So I've got 32 plus here. So If you can, we'll go to 34. Still below my sort of peace rating, but hopefully we're getting around to where everyone is. So we don't want to be max rate for like a 500 type race. Still a little bit more control. But this one, yes, we are looking for max speed. So here we go. We are fatigued. We're puffing. Build into it. Ready? Now. Feel a hang. Bodies. Legs. Push. Swing. Yeah, speed. Legs. Good. Nice. So that should have been getting right up around the area that we'd hope to hold, you know, right on that mark for 1,000 meters. I reckon near the end there I was working a bit hard, but that's good. So, breathe it out. Press the menu. We'll just save that into the memory banks, and then we'll just pedal it out for a few minutes. Yeah, so, you know, the first couple, good control. Start having to work those last three, so somewhere in there, hopefully near that last one, should be 1,000 meter pace. Whatever that might be, you know, if you've never done one, somewhere in those last two, tomorrow, you want to sit there and chug away. I'm starting to think for everyone we'll probably do 3 minutes 30, which is probably a little bit less for the ladies. Some of the guys, you know, and yes, there will be a lot of you guys that could do 3 minutes, maybe a little bit under, but there's no harm in going over. There's no harm in going slightly under either. So, you know, tomorrow we'll probably end up just doing 3.5 minutes, I think. It's a pretty happy number for everybody. And we'll really just be looking to settle into a rhythm, holding a number, seeing how we manage it. You know, seeing what happens when we get to the end, and we look back and we assess it. But that's going to give us a benchmark that, you know, we can do some good change in 10 days. You know, around mental thinking. You know, if we blow up, we go out way too hard, you know, we can go, okay, I'm not going to start that hard. I'm going to be a little bit more consistent and conservative. If you do it and you really sprint out the last 30 seconds, we'll be like, well, hey, maybe we could do a bit more earlier. And then it's still 30 seconds. Hopefully you've still got enough in the tank to give it a bit more, and you might get a few more seconds. So if you've never done a 1,000 meter before, it will be a good chance to just do one prior. And that's probably the biggest thing as well, that whatever you do, you know, like, obviously, if we're doing a marathon, I ain't doing one to practice. No way. But anything like this, you know, dare I say it, you know, 5, 6K, 2K, you know, thousands, 500s. Those ones are pretty easy. You know, obviously the 2K, 5K and that, a little bit more difficult. Takes a bit more pacing and a bit more mental aptitude. But these 500 and 1,000 pieces, not too long. Yes, they can go horribly wrong if we don't do them properly. But that's what we've got to practice it for. And then we know, you know, if we, whatever time we do tomorrow in this practice 10-day, then we can go, awesome, I feel good, I feel like I was max. Or you can be like, didn't go hard enough at the start, felt my rate was too low, okay, work on that. I went really good for 700 meters and then I just hit the wall, and it's like, awesome, at least you tried. You know, so there's a huge variation of things that we can do. So we'll get to that tomorrow, but just a good little session today. As I say, nothing too hard, wasn't too long. You know, we have covered a bit of time, I guess. But yeah, just a good solid something to start and then do that. So yeah, tomorrow, as I say, we're going to get into it and have a good nudge at 3.5 minutes. So get ready for that. We'll be practicing down to for the 1,000 meter. I just want to do it that way so then we can do it together. You know, maybe, yeah, I'll think about it a little bit more, but obviously probably later on during the week, I might just give you all a session and say, all right, do some 500s. You know, it's half the distance, but same sort of thing. You do 500 meters sub max. We'll probably only do like 2 of them with a shortish gap, you know, like 2 minutes. And then hopefully you can nail the times back to back and then feel like you could marry them together. Do you know what I mean? So if you do 500 meters really quick, you have the break, you do the next one and you really struggle, you go, well, crikey, I don't think I could manage to do that, and then straight away again, do it again. And that's the whole idea with the sub-max stuff, is to figure out, yes, it was hard, but I still feel like if I had to double what I was doing, I'd be able to do it. And that's the idea around it. So tomorrow we're going to be going pretty much the whole way, over the way for some, under the way for others, bang on for a few others. So it'll be good fun. And it will give us some good numbers, good details on where we're heading. So awesome. Okay, thanks team. Sorry I didn't post enough over the weekend, but it's been good out and about chopping some wood, getting ready, spending some time with the family. Awesome. Okay, enjoy it. Thanks guys.